There's a lot of misconceptions about what shadow work is, especially on this app, and a lot of people who speak about it who don't actually know how to properly define it. So I'm going to give you guys a full definition of what it is, plus exactly how it is done so that you understand it completely. If you're completely new to my world, I'm Danielle Massi, licensed psychotherapist, master shadow worker, and future author of a book being published by a major publisher coming out in November called Shadow Work. I've been working with shadow work clients for the past 5 years, and in doing so, I've been helping a lot of people move through really heavy moments to be able to lead their best lives possible. And I'm going to share everything that you need to know about the shadow. The shadow is a term that was coined by Carl Jung, and he said that the shadow is the repressed parts of the self, everything that you want to block away and keep hidden from your psyche. The shadow is analogous to the unconscious mind, which means it's everything that is buried so far deep down in your psyche, you don't even realize that it's there. It's down below the subconscious and all of your conscious thoughts. The stuff that's hidden away within this unconscious mind ranges from really traumatic moments and triggers to things you don't need to remember anymore. But what we want to focus on is the stuff that you really are traumatized by, because these are the moments that are causing your body to change. When we experience trauma, all that heavy stuff that happens to us is buried deep within our body and in our unconscious minds. Our unconscious makes it so we don't have to remember it. And this is something that is protective for your brain. It keeps you safe. But your body is unable to forget. And so you are continually triggered by the things that look and feel and sound like the traumatic experiences that you've been through. So it's safe to say that your personality and your behaviors are totally shaped by your unconscious mind or by your shadow. Now, the purpose of shadow work is to go into that unconscious mind and pull that stuff up so you can finally deal with it. And when you do, you're healing it on a physical level, on an emotional level, on a neurological level, and on an energetic level. The process of doing shadow work is typically done with a shadow worker, someone who is either trauma-informed or licensed is preferred. And what they're going to do is they're going to take you to a meditative state called theta brainwaves. Once there, the unconscious mind is easily accessed, and you'll be able to see the moments that initially traumatized you in the first place. But what we want to do here, and this is important, is we want to change how you feel about them in the moment. So changing your heart rate, changing the way that you're breathing, changing how you feel about them as a whole. When we do this, we trigger a domino effect of changing your brain's neurology, changing how your brain sees those moments in the first place and keeping it within the conscious mind. The goal here is to completely change how you see those moments so that they no longer impact your personality or your behaviors, and you can finally be who you want to be. After 10 years as a therapist, I can safely say that shadow work is the most transformative form of healing I've ever seen, and I would recommend it for anybody who's never tried it. Let me know what questions you guys have about shadow work below.